Hey guys, and happy Saturday. Today I'm doing something a little different where it's pick a crystal. You have 3 crystals. When I do the tarot message, they're not all going to be the same. It's going to come out with a different message. Okay? So you have black obsidian, which is the first one. The one in the middle is going to be the Milky Way quartz, and the last one is the labradorite. Just know that the point of this is for you to use your intuition when picking a crystal and sticking with that message and seeing if it resonates or not. Anyways, let's have fun today and see which one that you pick today. All right, guys, for the people that picked the black obsidian, something is very heavy with you separating from somebody, whether you're a fire sign or them being a fire sign. Doesn't matter who this person is. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a lover. But there's some type of separation that you have with somebody here that where this connection became very toxic. Okay? Very toxic. My intuition is getting that you learned a lot of things from this person about yourself, about how people can move. It's a whole lot of like you analyzing yourself and other people and how they move in relationships, in friendships, in dynamics. It's something here where it's like really heavy on you becoming cold towards so many people because of one person. This person is like a very big they gave you a very big eye-opening experience of how people can be. I'm getting here that before I started this video, they want to talk. Like somebody here who has a lot to get off their chest when it comes to you, whoever you are. Okay? It's a whole lot of talking. You may have built a trauma bond with this person, and that's why it became toxic. You might actually be married to this person, or you were thinking about being married with them. If you guys weren't married, it could have been like a heavy talk that you guys had with each other so far as marriage. All right. Who are they separated with? Who is this person that is separated from the individuals that picked the black obsidian? Who is this person? They want a new opportunity with you. They could have water in their chart, or maybe you're a water sign. It's giving heavy water. You're either somebody here with heavy water placements. It's giving here like a Scorpio moon, or you could have Scorpio placements. It's somewhere here. There's a lot of water here. Okay. This person wants a new opportunity with you, whoever you are. With the 7 of Cups here, they want a new opportunity. They're thinking about you. They're daydreaming about you. Like, if they're used to seeing you outside or like somewhere where you frequent a lot, this individual knows your every step, and they're wishing to bump into you. They're wishing to like literally bump into you one of these days. I feel like with the 6 of Cups here being in the reverse, you may have had a really bad experience with this person. Like I said, it was like some type of trauma bond. You may have had a very bad experience with this person, a very bad cycle where it was forced to be closed out by either your ancestors or the Most High. But I'm getting it was like a group effort within the divine to separate you guys because it was very toxic. This person is very careless, okay? When you get in arguments with them, they point out what you do instead of pointing out their flaws. As a partnership, you're supposed to point out both of the flaws, what you do and what they do. And there's somebody here that was very careless. It could have been the both of you guys. I'm getting here with my intuition. It was heavy on the both of you guys, where it became very toxic. And everything was like trauma. Everything was built on trauma. Your arguments, trauma. What I mean by arguments being based on trauma is you may have grew up with a parent that was very toxic and you seen that with everything that they did within their relationship or marriage. So when they argue with their partner, possibly your father or your mom, it was like you seen them project a lot, okay? And you seen them be a heavy narcissist towards that person. I'm getting here with somebody here that dealt with 2 toxic parents, though. And yeah, y'all might have been like a really great family underneath one roof as people saw it from the outside. But I'm getting here that you may have had a very, it was traumatic for you to see 2 parents possibly be underneath one roof because it was very careless how they also treated each other underneath one roof, but outside it was like a facade, okay, if you get what I'm saying. All right, Strength card, Major Arcana here, is in a reverse though. This person made you feel very insecure, like nothing was ever good enough, I'm getting. Very insecure with yourself. We have the Death card, that's another Major Arcana here. I'm just going to throw that in the deck as well. I feel like you closed the cycle out because you realized here that it was not an equal give and take. This person may have been a weakness for you, and I feel like whoever you are, this person may still be a weakness. But it's like they have some type of hold over you where you're able to easily give in. But the thing is, the cycle is closed out. But I feel like when you hear about this person, they do have some type of hold over you, whoever you are. Okay, so even if you are with somebody new, this person, if you bring them up in the slightest, or if their name is brought up in the slightest way, or they reach out to you in some way, you get really bent in the knees for this person. So they did have you weak at one point. But they see that you're transforming. They see that you are living this new life where they now want to be a part of it. I'm getting 8 of Swords here. This person plays the victim. This person does play the victim all the time. You did this. You did that. How about, hello? Point the finger at you. Let's point the finger and say what you actually did. Not always my partner. How about me? This person does lack taking accountability, and I see why you separated from them, whoever you are. Okay? They had you really trapped in your head at one point as if they made it seem like you couldn't find anybody better. When in reality, there is people that are better. I don't know what this person thought. I don't know where this mentality is where people think, oh, they can never find somebody better. What did they think that you were doing before you met them? Who did they think that you were before you met them? I'm getting. This person's pissing me off. This is a 5-card spread. I think we're going to end it at that. But collective, this might actually be resonating with the whole pick a crystal, okay? I feel like a lot of yous might actually gravitate more towards this crystal. But listen, you did the right thing so far as closing this out, but I feel like they do want to come in and talk. Why they want to come in and talk is beyond me. I feel like it's because you're doing good, whoever you are. All right? You might be dating somebody new with date night. You might be dating somebody. You might actually live at a distance when it comes to this person, but they might actually reach out to you during Mercury retrograde. Okay? You probably hear a lot from this person during Mercury retrograde. Okay? But that's something that's coming out very heavy, is that you hear from this person every Mercury retrograde. And that's why they have some type of hold over you sometimes when they do this. They don't know when to close something out. All right. Let's move on to the Milky Quartz. All right, for the people that chose the Milky Quartz, what do they need to hear? Somebody wants to come in with an apology. This person might have tattoos, or somebody is a tattoo artist. Okay, or you have a lot of tattoos, or this person does. Yeah, they're apologetic. You close this out though, whoever you are. It took a lot of courage to walk away from somebody here from your past. But you closed this out. And ever since you closed this out, it's like you tapped into your higher self with the feminine card. You could be a divine masculine or a divine feminine. Doesn't matter. But you tapped into your higher self when you close this chapter out. It's very similar to like the first message for the black obsidian crystal, where it's same as your ancestors, the Most High, the divine, orchestrated some type of shit show to go down in order to separate yourself from somebody and have the courage to cut them off. Okay? They're going to take action to come towards you, but I really don't feel like you even have the energy to even entertain this. Whoever you are, you out here doing your thing. Okay? You're single. You might actually be single and you're just focusing on being single. You're not focused on dating nobody. This person was like listen, this person was like the gold medalist for being the shittiest person towards you, I'm getting. Who is this person that wants to come in with the apology? This person had you spinning around and around and around, acting like they wanted some type of a relationship, and it may have been a fucking situationship. My intuition is screaming heavy on y'all weren't really dating. If y'all was dating, it was not even serious. They didn't take it serious. Who is this person that wants to come in with this apology? Could be a water sign or somebody with water placements, or it could be an earth sign. They were purposely blocking your, this person is so fucking immature. I can't stand energies like this. Page energy. They walk around like they're like something other than a page, okay? They walk around like they're the king status. When an emperor status, when in reality they're way lower than that. This person put you through the goddamn ringer. We got the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. Illusions. Heavy ass illusions over your eyeballs for this whole entire situation. I see here that you really wanted some type of situation to work out, whoever you are. And it's like now they want to come in. It could be an air sign, or maybe you are. Whoever this person is water, earth, or air. They cause some drama here in your life where now they want peace after creating the drama. But I feel like with the Queen of Wands here in the upright, you're focusing on stability. Because I get here that they might be going through some heavy judgment right now where their life is not going good, but that's because they try to block you, whoever you are. So they try to come in and block you and your success and you making money and you being independent. And now everything is being everything is in the reverse now, where now things are starting to hit this person where they're now losing money. They're not as independent as when you first met them. They definitely want to come in and approach you, okay, and have some type of conversation. I do see here that they might be saying M, okay? They might actually stutter, possibly, when they come up to you, which, no shade, I stutter too, guys, okay, if you haven't noticed. This person might actually come up to you and apologize, but they're going to be so scared when they actually come face to face with you because they're not going to know what to say. You got the Eight of Swords here in the reverse. You're releasing negative people, negative patterns, and negative situations, and it may have taken you a while, whoever you are. Okay? You've been in this negative mindset for so long because of one individual. I get here as one individual and them having you tied into drama that was very unnecessary. You want your freedom back. This person may be very controlling or has very controlling tendencies where you felt like you weren't able to go somewhere without them on your back. Be able to make independent decisions without having them on your back, which is truly unfair. With the Four of Wands here, I feel like you're taking this time so far as separating yourself from somebody to get back in good graces with family here. You may have lost family due to this person. You may have been disconnected from family and certain friends due to this individual. I get here they may have been the main reason of some type of disconnect that you had. But whoever you are, I feel like this person may have changed you in some type of way, okay? Where they made you have a very negative, they treated you so unfairly when it came to certain things that you started also projecting and treating people unfairly as well. I'm getting. They see you having some type of celebration with family members and friends where they want to come in and be a part of that. And if you do have certain family members and friends that they know. I get here they know a lot of your family members and friends. They may have been really close with them at one point. They're going to try to come in, okay, and fix things through your family members and friends. Now, I don't know how successful that might be, but I'm getting here that it may not be that successful because this person has done the most. They've done the most, okay, whoever this is. Something here with sheep's clothing. A wolf in sheep's clothing is circling around my head. You've seen this person for who they were, and some people may not be seeing this person for who they are, but I'm getting here that they were wolves in sheep's clothing. So it's like you got to be careful when this person is around because they're able to sly somebody. Okay? They sly a lot. They lie a lot. Moving. You're moving. You may have lived with this person where you're possibly moving away from them. Okay? Change of residence, moving in with your partner. I get here if you moved out, like if you lived with them and you moved away, they want you to come back and move in with them because they're not doing very well. Mentally and physically, this person is not doing well. They're drowning in their own thoughts. I didn't think we'd have love messages throughout these whole entire for all of this, but I guess we have love. We have crystals here. You might be seeing 1818 a lot. Okay, that's gonna be your angel number. So that, like, when you start seeing this number, it means that you're in it's your financial abundance, and inner strength. So you have the inner strength to move away from this person. And you're going to start gaining your independence when separating yourself from this person. So you may have not been financially stable when you first met them, or maybe they took over your finances, where when you start seeing 1818, it's going to be confirmation that you're going the right way, the right path, after separating yourself from somebody here. Okay? All right, what's up with the labradorite? For the people that picked the labradorite, what is the message that they need to hear right now? Ringing bells, protection. Your ears might be ringing, okay? It's not even about you getting bells for protection, because we all know that bells can ward off negative energy. So there is something here that is relevant towards bells, but I'm also getting here that your ears might be ringing a lot, okay? There's something here that Spirit wants you to take note and pay attention to when your ears are ringing, because whatever is going on, the noise and the sounds that are going on externally, you are to pay attention to it, because it could be relevant for any questions that you have, any answers here. Is really sticking out. Okay, that's really sticking out, where you need to pay attention to your ears ringing. You might have to up your protection in some way, because you might have people here trying to test your spiritual boundaries. Okay? Mantra. You are somebody here that does know mantras. All right? You know it's very heavy within some type of spiritual protection that you do. And if not, you need to up. This is you needing to up your spiritual protection in some way. This is a message here where you need to up your spiritual protection. That's why the ringing bells is coming out for the protection. You listening to, sorry, I'm trying to get everything, slow down. There's so many things that are coming in right now. All right. Listening to your ears ringing, paying attention to things that are going on externally. Mantras, heavy. Somebody here needs to start meditating, and if you do know how to meditate, you need to up your meditation, because people are trying to you got some people here that think that they're able to get across your spiritual protection and your boundaries. Pause and take a moment to breathe. Good vibes only. There's somebody here that is focusing a lot on healing, and you don't want to deal with nobody's shenanigans. I'm getting. You had enough of people trying to test you. But still, this is really resonating towards a message that I had, I think, a few days ago, where people are really trying to test people. Came out I forget what message it was, but you need to start taking deep breaths. Okay? Somebody here. You're not meditating as much as you think and what you say. And if you don't meditate, you need to start meditating in some way. Now, I can't be the one to tell you how you can meditate. Everybody knows, if you are a meditator, that only you are able to find that meditation that is 100% yours. So use what I say here, and just whatever you feel like your heart is guiding you and your intuition is telling you, so far as your intuition for the meditation states. Our ancestors talk to us through phones. Sometimes they send signals out to us. That's why I said ringing ears could be significant. There may be something here that you need to start paying attention to. You're ignoring something here. All right. What else for the people here that picked the labradorite? One more on the 8 of Swords. There's some type of teamwork Teamwork makes the dream work. So I'm trying to make people, all right, somebody here is trying to collaborate against you, whoever you are, on your downfall. Many people. But this is nothing here that I get that you've never, that you have not been through before. Whoever you are, you have some type of spiritual rank. You could possibly be a high priest or a high priestess. Divine masculine, divine feminine. It's taken a whole bunch of people here that I'm getting to come up against you in some way. And each time that they're doing this, they're failing more and more and more. Somebody here is trying to purposely create conflicts in your life so that way you are not able to function. This person is immature as hell. They may have been paid. They may have been paid to come up against you, to create distractions for you. Like I said, it's really resonating towards the paid actor. You already know because you're intuitive. This message right here is for divine masculine and divine feminine. Somebody here that's a high priest or a high priestess. If you're not and you're unsure, this is not the message for you. And if you are the one that's trying to come up against one, you need to think twice because you don't know what their rank is. That's where people really get fucked up here. And that's why, the shit show is a whole lot of shit show that they're trying to stir that's not really going to go anywhere. Somebody here is also trying to play victim. With them trying to play victim, they think that they have this thing in their mind that what they're doing to you is for the good of all. That they have a very good reason for it. But in reality, there's no real reason. Everything is made up in this person's head. It's multiple people here where they're making stuff up in their head. Okay, they could possibly be underneath the influence all day, every day. But it doesn't matter. These people need to think for themselves. They need receipts. You need to start asking people why when something is going on. Because something here is not clicking in some type of situation. And if it's taking a group effort to bring in some type of divine feminine or divine masculine down, it's not just one person. If this backfires, it's not just going to one person. Let me get one more on the Three of Pentacles. They see that you also have new love coming in. All right, with the Two of Cups here. They see that you possibly have new love. They might be spying in some type of way where they know that you have new love. And somebody here is going to try to mess that up. And the Emperor here in the reverse. Somebody here is trying to dominate you. Or this person is very reckless. All right. Their shit's pissing me off. Okay. Whoever this is. They want to try to have a control over you. Somebody here wants to control you. It's a whole lot of people that want to try to control you. I'm not going to throw out zodiac signs because it doesn't even matter for this. All right? But the prominent energy that I see is fire, water, air, and earth. But doesn't even, that's all. Listen, we got every element here. But somebody here is playing dumb. It's a whole lot of victim mentality as to why, like, there's no real reason why somebody here is doing something to somebody here. All right? There's no real reason. Whoever you are, you need to up your protection at this time because somebody here is not willing to stop and they're willing to pay a lot of money for something here. This backfire is going to blow so hard. Archangel Gabriel. There's an angel literally on foot these people are might be thinking that you're doing something to them when it's literally an angel that's conducting a whole bunch of bullshit. So they're planning something. It's not falling through because there's an angel that's jumping in and out of their body. Literally. There's an angel, Archangel Gabriel. He can be silly too. He's jumping in and out of people's bodies. These people need to be careful. Rooster. You might be born the year of the rooster. Maybe this person is that's orchestrating something. Somebody here is a life path 8. All right. Somebody's spirit bird might be a rooster. All right.